I don't know why, but this like control house always wigs me out. It's like spooky dooky to me. I'm doing the one thing that I said you shouldn't do. Hope this don't get too steep for us. I don't want to flip this thing over. This all used to be farmland, in addition to the railroad stuff. And so around this corner and down a little way, there's an old grain silo that you can still see. So we're going to walk down there and see that.
Somebody was out here looking for gold.
See something? Something up there. See that concrete?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Let's see. What's the best way to get to it? Let's go this way. Alright, we're watching for snakes. Ain't quite cold enough yet for them to have completely gone in. Also be on the lookout for rusty nails. It's just insane to think this thing's normally got water. Like, I think this is the water line normally, right here, kind of close to the bottom. There's water in there now. I don't even want to know. Hello? I don't even want to know what's in that water.
Me neither. Oh, it's nasty.
Hello? Anybody home? Woo! You can climb up to the top if you so desire.
I don't trust those.
No. Hello? Woo! Yeah, so all of this used to be farmland. This isn't the only one out there. There's two more, a couple more. And so, you know, when they flooded this whole area to create the Douglas Lake impoundment, they basically just flooded the farmlands. And from what I understand, like, you know, they bought people's lands or they eminent domained it or whatever it is that they did. You know how the government goes about getting property. People moved out and they would just leave houses standing, like little, if there were little towns or whatever, you know, they'd still be, and they just cover it all up with water. And so there you go. There's a grain silo. And like I said, this isn't the only one. There's multiple ones out here. So that's pretty cool, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So
It's weird. They just cover them up with water and call it a day.
yeah. All right, let's hope we can get the side-by-side out of here without turning it over, because it is, we got that pretty steep section to go through. I think we'll be okay. Look at this.
There's that pan I was talking about earlier. That's like somebody was panning for gold out here. Oh,
It's not a pan.
it's not a pan.
It's an old rim. I just always feel like this is just insane. Looking out over that, it just feels like you're on the surface of the moon. Maybe this is where they filmed the moon landings.
Maybe this is where they film the moon landings.
Little railroad tie out there. Old piece of carpet. I'm finding all kinds of great treasure. I've said this before in a lot of my other videos, is like these cameras don't do justice to depth and steepness and stuff like that. Maybe you can tell by looking at it this way just how steep this is. But it definitely, when you're kind of going along, the camera just doesn't do a good job of showing just how crazy it is. But tar, feel like tar.
Tar.
Yeah, stick to the ground over there. Woo! Come on, baby. We made it! We made it! Oh man! See right here where somebody got off? That's what I'm talking about. That got deep quick. For some reason, this right here stays hard. And I guess it's just because of like decades of a train going over it, packing it down. Must be people out here hunting. think we'll turn around.
Let them go.
Huh?
Let them go.
Yeah. Biggest thing I'm worried about is I don't want to mess somebody's hunting up.
That's what I was kind of worried about when I called it out.
I mean, they could back up in here might be where some people are trying to hunt. And I don't want to mess up somebody's hunting. I wouldn't like that if I were hunting. So
I know that quiet. I know that being quiet is a lot of fun. And I hate somebody came up in here with a loud.
yeah, I've had that happen to me. I've been hunting before and had people like ride up on a four-wheeler or ride by on a four-wheeler.
And then you know.
And it's like, well, I'm done.
Yep. For the rest of the night, ain't nothing coming here.
I didn't have a problem with riding up in here as long as the road looked like it was pretty well used.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's getting into, I don't want to mess up nobody. Do the obligatory picture of the side by side under the bridge. All right, so this is the old coal chute. You can see how the coal would come down into these things, and there's it's still on this one, that metal or steel chute. They'd open it up and then the coal would fall into the car. I wonder if each of these things is like a precisely measured amount that it would take to fill up the coal car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How each of them, and then they drop it out, close it, and then fill it again from the top thing, you know?
And then you have time for 3 more while you're waiting.
Right. Yeah, I bet that's how it happened. Let's walk over here into this little control house. I don't know why, but this like control house always wigs me out. It's like spooky dooky to me. I think a lot of people use it for their bathroom, but anyway, look at this. The dirt daubers love it. And you can see the water level. We're just above the window. That's where the water gets to in here. You can see the water line. Kind of like right up on this beam right here. Just right up. So that's why I reckon these dirt daubers are building just right above the water. But you don't want to come around here and look, Zach? He don't like spooky dooky stuff. You didn't want to go in there and look? No, you're good. That's what I said. I said that thing's spooky dooky to me. It's always spooky dooky. I don't care how many times I've been here. Every time I go in that place, it kind of wakes me out a little bit. Oh.
That's it.
Oh. A dead pigeon. Supper?
For YouTube content purposes, he's not dead. He's just taking a really good nap.
Now, what does it call it when it doesn't say
Oh, they say unalive.
unalive? Look at this unalive pigeon. Fun times, fun times, fun times. Wait, Wayne, you said don't do that. We didn't show it on the video, but while we were out at the coal chute, we had a couple of guys walk up who were camping out there, and so we talked with them for, I don't know, we probably talked with them for about 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes.
And one of the guys, he said he's camped out there a lot, and actually right there near that coal chute, and said he's been in that little control house at night, and according to him, he has seen ghosts in that control house. So I guess maybe Zach was right to not go in there. I told y'all it's spooky to me. I don't believe in ghosts, but whatever. He might have saw a demon. But anyway, he said he spends the night out there all the time, and I told him he's got more guts than I do, because I like to go out to Rankin Bottoms, and I'll go out there during the day. I'll even go out there by myself during the day. I'm not afraid to do that. I ain't going out to Rankin Bottoms and spending the night. No, not because I'm worried about ghosts or anything like that. I'm more worried about the alive people who are probably out there up to no good. So anyway, this is the new railroad that was put in when the old railroad that we rode across on the bottom was done away with. That's Rankin Bottoms. Hey, let me say this. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and tune back in next time. We're going to do a few more videos like this in the side-by-side, and hopefully sometime in the next month or so, I'm hoping to have a new bike and I can get back to my typical content. But hopefully in the meantime, this will kind of tide us over, I guess, a little bit. We'll do some riding in this thing. Zach has been living in North Carolina and just recently moved back to Tennessee, and so he's not seen hardly any of the things that I've made content about in the past. So we're just going to do some rides in the side-by-side, and I'm going to take him and show him some things, and we'll just have you go along for the ride. But that'll be the way things go. But like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Go find yourself an adventure. See ya. Maybe too tacky. Pretty tacky.
Do it again.
It's too tacky right there. We need to
Okay.
find some dry road.
Do it. Oh, no, it's not working. Say stop. See, that was fun. We
That
were
was
okay. We were okay. You did it. We're gonna do it again.
I'll let you. I ain't coming out there tonight.
There's a deer. Over there on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Right there. See its body? Okay. Yeah. One more time.
One more time.
Thank you.